Let's get to our trial consultant, Richard Gabriel. It is so great to have you on tonight. You have been involved in some of this country's biggest trials. O.J. Simpson, Heidi Fleiss, Phil Spector, Casey Anthony. You name a big trial, it's you. You're the jury consultant, and you're also the author of Acquittal. An Insider reveals the stories and strategies behind today's most infamous verdicts. All right, here's my first question. There are 7 men and 3 women on this jury. We don't know who the alternates are at this point, so we don't know what the final composition will be, but it's predominantly men at this point. What does that tell you?
Well, that by itself doesn't necessarily tell me much, because it's really the attitudes, the beliefs, and the life experiences of each of those individual members. You know, if we take it as a general rule, sometimes men can be much more protective of women, and women can sometimes be more critical of other women. But that being said, everybody's incredibly sensitive, both men and women, to domestic abuse. And a lot of this has to do with how jurors perceive sort of the power differential in the relationship, whether they perceive Johnny Depp really has sort of a predominant power in this relationship, or whether they feel Amber Heard really has equal power. So it's really not just the gender, but it's really how they see the issues involved in the case.
You know, he's closer to the jury, relatively close, we understand. Does that make an impact?
It always does. I mean, in these trials, it's very interesting. Character is both king and queen, and people are evaluating his conduct in court versus all these text messages and the video that they're seeing. They're also evaluating her. So, and they also are recognizing that both of these people are actors. So a lot of that goes into their evaluation of, okay, how much of this is actually an act? How much of this is their true self? And they're trying to get sort of what's the genuine glimmer. Clearly, there is a notion, I think, from the jury at this point, this is a truly dysfunctional relationship on this point. But in terms of how that plays out, in terms of whether there's actual abuse on one side or the other, I think that's still kind of a jury question up in the air.
Now, they got this jury in one day. With all the celebrity trials that you've been jury consultant on, I don't think you got a jury in one day. I mean, how do you really vet people? How do you know if there's not a stealth juror out there, somebody who wants to profit off of this?
It's very tough. And obviously, some judges like to do it very quick. That means you have to be very precise in your questions. We do pick juries in a day, but you have to be really targeted in terms of how they view the issues in the case and how they're going to do it. And some of it is just a personality call. You're listening to a juror talk. You're kind of getting a sense of, are they someone who's fragile and vulnerable and is going to identify with maybe Amber Heard or Johnny Depp? What's their background experience with abuse, and how do they see abuse? Those are the issues that really you're evaluating. Sometimes you can do that as quickly as you can, but obviously you want more time.
Very quickly, just one thing. What does Amber Heard need to do to win over this jury?
I think she needs to just testify really genuinely, really authentically about her problems. I think it's going to be clear if she comes across and says, look, I'm just the pure victim in this case and haven't contributed at all to this dysfunctional relationship. I think that's going to hurt her credibility. But if she owns up, fesses up to some of the problems in the relationship, some of it was due to her, I think then jurors will be able to see her as more credible in this case.
Wow. Thank you so much. We are back right after this quick break.